Hi everyone, this is Mandy. My first bloom was a flop, so just in case I start from this point on, I wanted you to know why this looks like this. So I'm going to show you the colors as I go. This is my first blow of a bloom in like, I don't know, a couple of months. So, you know, have a lot of grace for me. It's challenging, but my house paint is really thick, so I'm going to stir it gently, but it is still really thick. It's like the bottom of the can or something, and it kind of makes blowing out your blooms difficult because when your house paint is so thick, it's hard for you to get your bloom blown out fast enough before your paint tries to like start sinking and stuff. So where did my little tweezers go? So anyway, I'm doing my best. I'm gonna use the same colors I did a minute ago. One of them I can't remember what it's called, and I abbreviated it on the label. And but it is from the new Primary Elements set, so I am going to put the color in the description box. So it's the Fairytales set. They're beautiful as always. I'm been very excited to try them. So I'm going to use Alexandrite. I want to say it's Burmese Red, but I might be getting that mixed up with another color. But I'm going to do Alexandrite, that color, and Tuscan Gold, which is one of the metallic fluid art colors, or fluid acrylic colors from Colourarte. And I'm actually using all Colourarte colors today, so. And I'm also going to use this gold opal color, which is a fluid acrylic. It's like an interference type color. So that's the first color, gold opal. So as you can see, my pillow is thicker than my paints by a long shot, and it's all right, but it's concerning me a little bit. So this one is blue black from Colourarte. These are fluid acrylics, so this is not sparkly. This is a regular color, and I just thinned this one out, so now it's a little too thin. That's all right. And then this is the Alexandrite. I love it. Like a lot. And this is the color that I need to look up. I think it's Burmese Red, but anyway, it's beautiful. Super pretty. And now we're going to use some Tuscan Gold. I think also part of my problem in my last blow is my puddle of paint was too thick. So this is Tuscan Gold. This is a fluid acrylic, but it's a metallic. This is also from Colourarte. This is from the most recent fluid acrylic set. Now my Cell Activator, I did freshen it up with some Australian Floetrol, but it is old, so I'm not sure how it's going to perform. So this is Phthalo Turquoise from Colourarte. Whoa, I didn't really mean for that much to come out right there. Yikes. Maybe I didn't stir this well enough. Goodness gracious. It's okay, we'll just be a little heavier handed with the blue black on this side. So anyway, I don't know how my Cell Activator is really doing because it's been mixed up for a long time, and generally that's a place that you kind of want your colors, your Cell Activator should be fresh to perform its best, but I'm not going to waste it, so it is what it is. And all right. Hopefully you can see. Hopefully this is going to be better than the last time. I usually share my failures with you, but the video was already 20 minutes and I was about to scrape and redo, and like at some point I'm like, that's just a really long video, you know? I mean, I would watch it, but okay, just giving this a good stir. Now, I did mix up this before I stopped having time to paint, and then I just recently added a little Aussie Floetrol to it, so it has a nice halo and stuff. It should perform okay. I just hope it's not too thin now. Uh-oh, this is what happened the last time. Uh-oh. Okay, see, for some reason I'm not blowing fast enough to go all the way around, so I'm either not using enough Cell Activator or my blow all the way around is getting funky. So this is kind of what happened the last time, so I'm trying to avoid having this funky part, so I don't think there's a lot of Cell Activator right there. There might be a little bit. But this is what happened before. This is why I redid it. No. All right, let me ponder, pop a couple bubbles, see where we have stuff to still work with. There is still some Cell Activator here. So if I'm careful to not make this funkier, I might be able to pull this off. This is what happened before. Like because the Cell Activator is thinner and the paint's so thick, while I'm trying to get all the way around, which I'm obviously not doing fast enough, it's trying to sink down into the paint. And so then when I get around to it, there's none left. So these are gonna look funky as they blow out or as they spin out. So one of the things I'm gonna do here is sort of anticipate that. This is way too color blocky right here. So I'm trying to do something so it won't look so weird. Because this part's gonna look funky, unfortunately. And I left out one of the colors I did in the first one so that it wouldn't be too dark. But unfortunately, the colors are great. Just this part's not so great. But this is gonna be make it or break it time because I don't have time to do another one, so. All right, and there's so many bubbles in my paint. The center's getting kind of crazy looking. You know what, guys? This is just gonna be one of those dive back in kind of a deals. I'm not gonna be able to have a perfect bloom today. It's not gonna happen, but it will be, the colors will be pretty. My paint is so thick it barely wants to move. I may have to open up my other pillow paint and just use this one for coasters because it's so thick. It's almost like not even usable. I don't know if this happens to you guys when you get to the bottom of your can of paint, but sometimes, especially if it's been sitting there a minute, when I get to the bottom of the can, it's just thick. You know what I mean? It's thick and it's challenging. Okay. All right, don't get everywhere. I don't want to have to clean up the whole house tonight. I'm tired. I'm gonna move paint as we spin. I'm gonna cover up this pillow paint. And then I am making a mess, and I don't have my puppy pool out, so I'm making a mess everywhere. Oh, I don't know. It's gonna be okay. The first one was way prettier, except for in the part that it wasn't. This one is pretty, but the colors in the first one were just crazy, 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 crazy. But as I suspected, this gold goes really nicely with these colors. It's a beautiful, like, accent. It's just that this bloom is not the best bloom, and I'm having so much trouble spinning this out. I don't even know if I can get it to the edge. That's how crazy thick this paint is. So don't judge the colors by my composition. And let's hope that I can get it to the edge so that I don't have to worry about not having great composition around the edges, because I didn't really plan for it to not get there. Look how messed up my gloves are. We're getting there. I hate to like stretch it too much and have it not be pretty, but I gotta at least try to get it to the edge. It's also kind of hard to see what it's gonna look like because we have all this fallout all over here. Like, I could probably live with a little bit of negative space. It's just kind of hard for me to see what it would look like. And right now, the negative space parts aren't looking too hot. So, I'm trying. The colors are really beautiful. I'm gonna give up on these gloves. I kind of need to wear them though. Okay, let's pop a couple of these before they get really bad. And I stirred up the pillow paint in hopes that it would be easier to work with. Seems like I introduced more bubbles. Even though I was gentle. Anyway, so what's everybody been up to? You'll have to comment below and let me know how you all have been. I want to do a geode. I started one, but I haven't done anything but it's like a leftover paint deal, so it's not even really like resin pigments. See, I don't know if I can get this part to the edge. Oh crap. Look what I just did. Just put my skewer full of paint right in the paint there. What a goober. And this has some weird spot in the negative space. I don't even think I can fix that. Nope. I don't know, you guys. I don't know if I can get this all the way to the edge. So I guess the question is, will we like her even if we don't? Let's see. There's so much paint on there. I feel like I can. I just have to be persistent. Okay, we're almost to the edge. The part that really needs to come is right here. And that's the part we're the furthest from. I can't even pause this and speed this up for you because I am so covered in paint. And I don't hate it. I really don't. Like, is it the best bloom? No. The colors are fabulous though. And It's not as deep and rich as the one I tried to do before this, and so part of me kind of wishes I had endured with that one, but the colors are really pretty. Well, we've almost got to the edge. I think I could live with a little bit of white, but if we could just get like a 1/2 inch more, it would be better. Okay, I mean, not amazing, but I mean, it seems weird to just have like 2 tiny dots of negative space. My concern at this point is that I'm going to overstretch this bloom and the cells are just going to be so wonky, you know what I mean? But I just don't think I'm going to completely cover up the white. And the cells are already quite wonky, so I don't even know if this one's going to live, to be honest with you, but the colors are really pretty. You know, it may become a pour over. I don't know. So I'll bring you down, let you see it. The colors are gorgeous. It might be kind of a flop, but still worth sharing, I suppose, huh? Be right back. All right, everybody. This painting may not make it. I love the colors, and so I'm still going to share it with you. But because I had to stretch it so much, the colors are not as rich because the center is practically just white at this point, but the colors are really beautiful. Just this pillow paint being too thick is a problem. But the colors are great. You can see how beautiful that gold interacts with these colors. The Alexandrite and the blue black and the, I think it's Burmese Red. Here's our weird negative space parts. I don't know, I'm tempted to keep it and see how I feel about it when it dries. I can always pour over it. But I know what I had in my head, and this isn't quite it, and it's not the paint's fault. The paint's beautiful, but this is what happens when you overspin. You see how you get these cells that are kind of like sunken in instead of these nice tight ones. That's why I don't like to spin too much, but unfortunately this paint is just too thick. So unless I switch out my pillow paint, I'm not gonna have success with this today. So anyway, I wanted to share something with you. Thank you for watching. Please leave me a comment, let me know you're here. The colors are amazing, so you know that's worth watching. But I can do better with these colors. I think I'm just a little bit out of practice. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Don't forget about the description box. There's discount codes and all kinds of cool stuff in there for you. And yeah, talk to you soon. Bye.